Hello everyone, I'm Shreya GC from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, studying in second sem, Department of Electronics and Communication. Now I'm going to discuss about hazardous waste management in Module 5. Firstly, hazardous waste treatment. Prior to disposal, hazardous waste need appropriate treatment depending on the type of waste. The various options for hazardous waste treatment can be categorized under physical, chemical, thermal, and biological treatments. And now let's discuss about physical and chemical treatment. Physical and chemical treatment are an essential part of most hazardous waste treatment operations, and the treatments include the following. The first one is filtration and separation. Filtration is a method of separating solid particles from a liquid using a porous medium. The driving force in filtration is a pressure gradient caused by gravity, centrifugal force, vacuum, or pressure than atmospheric pressure. The application of filtration for treatment of hazardous waste falls into the following categories. Filtration and separation containing two categories. They are clarification and dewatering. First, clarification, in which suspended solid particles less than 100 parts per million concentration are removed from an aqueous stream. This is usually accomplished by depth filtration and cross flow filtration, and primary aim is to produce a clear aqueous effluent which can either be discharged directly or further processed. The suspended solids are concentrated in a reject stream. And the second one is dewatering. Dewatering of slurries of typical 1% to 30% of solid by weight. Here, the aim is to concentrate the solid into a phase or solid for disposal or further treatment. This is usually accomplished by cake filtration. And the second one is chemical precipitation. Chemical precipitation is the process of conversion of a solution into solid by converting a substance into insoluble form. Settling and or filtration can then remove the precipitated solids. In the treatment of hazardous waste, the process has a wide applicability in the removal of toxic metal from aqueous waste by converting them to an insoluble form. This includes waste containing arsenic, copper, lead, mercury, nickel, selenium, silver, thallium, and zinc. And the third one is solidification and stabilization. Solidification and stabilization is a term normally used to designate a technology employing activities to reduce the mobility of pollutant, thereby making the waste acceptable under current land disposal requirements. Solidification and stabilization are treatment process designed to improve waste handling and physical characteristics, decrease surface area, which pollutants can transfer or reach, limit the solubility or detoxify the hazardous constituent. To understand this technology, it is important for us to understand the following terms. In these diagrams, we can see solidification and stabilization. In that, the first one is solidification. This refers to a process in which material are added to waste to produce a solid. It may or might not involve a chemical bonding between the toxic contaminant and additive. And the second one is stabilization. This refers to a process by which a waste is converted to a more chemical stable form. Subsequent solidification stabilization represent use of a chemical reaction to transform the toxic component to a new non-toxic compound or substance. The third one is chemical fixation. This implies the transformation of toxic contaminants to a non-toxic compound. The term has to be misused to describe processes which do not involve chemical bonding of contaminant to the binder. Encapsulation. This is a process involving the complete coating or enclosure of a toxic particle or waste agglomerate with a new substance. The encapsulation of the individual particle is known as microencapsulation, while that of an agglomeration of waste particles or microencapsulated material is also known as macroencapsulation. And the fourth one is evaporation. Evaporation is defined as the conversion of a liquid from a solution or slurry into vapor. All evaporation systems require the transfer of sufficient heat from heating medium to the process fluid to vaporize the volatile solvent. Evaporation is commonly used as a pre-treatment method to decrease quantities of a material for final treatment. The fifth one is ozonation. Ozone is a relatively unstable gas consisting of 3 oxygen atoms per molecule, that is O3, and is one of the strongest oxidization agents and it is strongest oxidizing agents now. It can be substituted or conventional oxidants such as chlorine, hydrogen peroxide, and potassium permanganate. Ozone and UV radiations have been used to detoxify industrial organic waste containing aromatic and aliphatic polychlorinated compounds, ketones, and alcohols. Conclusion: hazardous waste that are not destroyed or incineration or other chemical process need to be disposed of properly. These are the waste with properties that make it dangerous or capable of having a harmful effect on human health or the environment. Thank you.